energy sources, and beta renewable energy sources. In renewable energy sources, now we're gonna study solar energy. So, beta, just to relate the idea, I think you all are familiar with solar system. What a solar system is?
Yes, it is the 8 planets.
And
Or
planets and
Eight
they
planets
all
revolve
orbit around the
around
sun.
sun.
sun. So basically, what is the main point or central point in the solar system? Sun, right? So from this, you can remember solar means related to sun. Okay. So beta, solar energy is basically, this is the energy that is radiated from the sun. Now beta, the energy radiated, simple. You can feel that you just stand outside in the sun. So do you feel the energy, right or wrong? You
Yes,
feel,
sir, the heat.
you can feel heat energy, right? So basically beta, we can use that energy to our advantage. Okay. And we can use solar panels. Basically solar panels do what beta, they are a cheap source of warm water, supply of warm water. Okay. So simply in solar panels there are pipes that run, and through which the water runs, that solar panels absorb the energy that warms the water, so that is used as a like warm water, so that saves energy. Now beta, there are solar cells, they are made of special material, okay, that can directly convert the sunlight into energy, electricity, right? Okay beta, I've shown here. So beta, this is like typical how a solar panel works. Beta, see, we have a pipe through which the water runs. The energy absorbed by the solar panel heats the water, and then the hot water can be used for like washing, cooking, and for different purposes, right? And cleaning, whatever. Got it or not? Similarly, beta, the solar cells, these are solar cells, and they are made of special material. They simply, the sunlight, they change the sunlight into electricity. Okay, beta. So basically, these are solar cells,
Yes.
and the combined is called solar panel, right? Now, beta, advantages and disadvantages. So, beta, look, this does not cause any pollution, right? No greenhouse gases, no global warming, no acid rain. Clear? And another beta use is that you can write with all the sources that it is renewable energy source. Okay, beta. And beta, sun's energy is free. Even if you don't use it, it's still there. So it's free. Means we are not using any fuel to produce the energy.
Yes,
Getting
sir.
my point? So these are advantages. Now beta, disadvantages, and beta, see that it only produces electricity in daytime, right? It's only when there is sun. And beta, in some countries sun shines variable, means if there are clouds or something that could like affect the production of electricity. And beta, the solar cells are inefficient, means a large areas are needed to produce sufficient amount of electrical energy, right? It means to produce energy equal to one modern thermal power station. We studied thermal power stations, right or no? Right? To produce same energy as one modern thermal power station, we would need to cover about 40 square kilometer of area, like in a desert, right? Because they are usually good in desert, because there is like too much sunlight. Okay, so see, 40 kilometers, 40 square kilometers is a very large area. So that's why it means they are inefficient, and large areas needed for that. Okay, beta, is it clear?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Next, beta, last is biomass or biofuels. So, beta, what are biofuels? Basically, beta, these are the materials that we gain from living material, for example, plants or animals. Okay, and that this is a material that we use, and that we get from um, living things. Okay, now, beta, so one way, a very direct example is that we can use the wood for wood. We can use the wood for burning, okay, to get energy. So that is a, you can say, direct example. Burning wood is an example of using a biofuel. Okay, so means we can grow plants for, like we can grow trees for wood. Okay, and beta another is that beta, you know, some biofuels are liquid. We can grow sugar cane, and beta we can basically, that is a fermented, that's a process, and that basically converts into ethanol. And beta ethanol can be used as an alternative in the alternative to petrol. In some country like in Brazil, they use ethanol instead of petrol, right? They grow sugar cane for that. So this is an example of that. And beta another example, beta waste, plant and animal excreta, means the waste of animal that is allowed to decompose. They are allowed to decompose in a closed tank, which is called biodigester, and that produce a biogas. Okay, so which can be used for cooking. So it beta clear.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes.
Ji beta, is it clear? Now advantage, what are the advantages? Plants are renewable, means you can grow more trees. You cut 10 trees and you, let's say you plant 20 more trees, so obviously you'll not run out of those. Okay, beta. And beta, it uses natural waste, as in this like biodigester. Waste material is used, that's it, that produces gas which can be used for cooking, and that fulfills some energy needs. Okay, beta. Now, beta, next is the disadvantages, means we need huge areas of land to grow plants. Okay, and beta burning fuels cause air pollution. So, beta, that is the end of the chapter 15. Is it clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, beta,
Yes,
importantly,
sir.
some very common type of asked questions. Sometimes they ask, okay, look, what are, first let's discuss about non-renewable energy sources. Beta, what are the advantages of non-renewable energy sources? Beta, their advantage is that, remember that there are two advantages common for both. They are highly concentrated sources of energy, okay, and beta, they are readily available. So their ready availability and high energy density, these are the two advantages. Okay, beta. Getting
Yes,
my point
sir.
or not? So because they ask these type of questions sometime in the exam. So we discussed it for non-renewable energy. Advantages that they are highly concentrated sources of energy, and beta, they are readily available. Okay, so reliable, or they are available, or means.
Yes,
And
sir.
beta, disadvantages of fossil fuels, you know, burning fossil fuels, it causes, it emits, it basically, it impacts it has a very bad impact on the environment, causing pollution. It basically emits like greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, which contribute to global warming. They also cause acid rain, which affect the wildlife and buildings. Okay, so this is their, and another disadvantage is they are non-renewable, so means they will run out, so we'll have to look for other sources. Nuclear energy sources, their disadvantage is that better they produce radioactive waste. Okay, okay, which is very difficult to handle and dispose of. Okay, and then you also must be able to give example advantages and disadvantages of like each source of energy, or each renewable energy source. Okay, and you must be also able to tell the energy changes. So for example, in this wind energy, what energy changes take place, beta? Shabash beta, can someone tell what is the energy?
Kinetic energy to electrical energy.
Shabash, kinetic energy to electrical energy, or you can say the kinetic energy of the wind changes to the kinetic energy of the turbine, which changes to the electrical energy. So this is it. This is what you need to know about this. One last question, which is very common type of question. Just remember that. Listen very carefully. Now, beta, if you have any doubt about it, so you could ask. Okay. Now, beta, look, for all the energy sources, the primary or original source of energy is sun. Okay. Sun is the source of energy for all the sources of energy except three. Can you tell the names of those three for which sun is not the energy source?
Sir, wave energy.
No. Wave energy. For wave energy, sun is the source of energy. For what causes wave? Wind. What causes wind? Basically, that is due to the different parts of the earth being heated by different amounts. So that causes waves. So
Sir,
for
can you
wave.
repeat the question?
And better, this is a very common type of asked question. So everyone listen carefully. And now I would ask someone, and you have to answer. Now, beta. So the original source of energy for all the energy sources is sun, or you can say the sun is the original source of energy for all the energy
Yes.
sources except three. What are those?
Sir,
Sir,
kinetic
geothermal.
energy.
Beta, kinetic energy is form of energy. Just remember this. This is not a source of energy. Okay.
Geothermal.
Okay,
Very
sir.
good. Geothermal.
Nuclear.
Yeah. Very well. Nuclear. Good answer. And the third one?
Sir, electrical.
Biomass.
Sir, electrical.
Yeah. No. Electrical energy is a form of
Biomass.
energy. Beta, biomass. What makes the plants grow? Plants use sunlight for photosynthesis. Beta, tidal.
Yes, sir, tidal.
Okay.
Sir, tidal or wave energy?
No, beta, tides are different, waves are different. Tides are caused due to the pull of the moon, right? Waves are caused when
Yeah.
air moves, wind blows over the surface of the ocean. So, and beta, what causes wind? Basically, the main source of energy for wind is the sun, because sun heats, and beta, when the different parts of the earth are at different temperature, due to which winds
Yes,
move.
sir.
You might have studied land breeze and sea breeze, so that basically.
Yes, sir.
So beta, is that clear? So beta, look, the original source of sun is the original source of energy for all the energy sources except Daniel. Beta, you
Three.
will tell me. Daniel will tell me. Except what three energy sources? Daniel.
Sir, we can't see your screen.
Beta, the chapter is finished. We're gonna start chapter number 16. That's why I'm gonna, I'm gonna share a new screen on which we'll discuss chapter number 16.
Okay, sir.
Okay. जी बेटा दानिया शाबाश बेटा आई एम आस्किंग समथिंग
Sir, he only responds sometimes.
बेटा ओके बेटा but I asked Daniel बेटा Daniel are you in the class are you present in the class बेटा can you hear me
Sir, he can hear you. He's present, but he's not answering.
Sir, he does not respond sometimes. Sir, he only responds sometimes. He doesn't respond that much.
बेटा that is not good thing means then what is the purpose of taking class
Sir, he wasn't present also in the math class and other classes.
you remember I wanted to talk to him um, about something important
For his physics paper.
how do you know that
Sir, because
Sir,
he
most
told
of the
us
You
lyrics are
tell
like,
it.
sir, he
जी
told us
बेटा?
about in the previous class.
Okay,
Sir, you,
but he
sir,
didn't contact
because
me anyways.
sir, you
How good is
asked
that?
him also. Sir, you also asked him in the previous class, and he also didn't respond.
Then better tell me what to do.
Sir, contact his parents.
Sir, he didn't join classes. He may
Okay, anyway,
in,
let's start chapter number 16.
he
जी बेटा?
joined this class. He didn't even join class.
Sir,
जी बेटा जी.
you are talking about
जी बेटा.
which student?
I'm talking about Daniel. I asked him a question, but he did not reply me. So that became the point of discussion. Anyways, it's fine, no problem. Okay. Can you see the screen now, beta?
yes, sir.
Okay, beta. Now, chapter number 16, and you know what chapter number 16 is? It's about pressure. Okay. So, you know what I'm gonna talk, what I'm talking about pressure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any example? Anything? You know,
Sir,
don't
the
say
Sir,
that
water
surface
pressure.
you
pressure
have a
is
lot of
Pascal's.
study of pressure. You have a lot of pressure of studies. Don't say that.
Sir, the SI for pressure is Pascal's, and it also has a law like Pascal's law, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
And sir,
Okay.
it's
Beta, we have studied about force. You know what is force? We have studied about force, huh?
yes, yes.
Okay. And beta, you have studied about area. Have we studied
Yes,
about
sir.
area or not?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now, beta, I'm gonna begin my lesson with this example. So first of all, forget about chapter number 16. Let's talk about this picture. Okay, beta, what is shown in this picture? A thumb tag, or what you call a thumb pin. Okay,
Yes, sir, if the
beta.
surface area is small, there will be more pressure, and the surface area is large, there will be less pressure.
Very good, Noor beta. That was actually, that was the point to which I was gonna lead you. Okay, but you tell that like before I even started. But anyways, that will not stop me from explaining. I will say what I had to. Okay, even though you took all the fun out of it, but I'll still do anyways. Okay, now beta, listen. So this is a thumbtack. Okay, so this is called the head of the thumbtack, and this is called the tip. Now beta, it's a very common example, like even in the classroom, if you use, we used to stick the things on the soft board, okay, with the pins like thumbtacks, right or wrong? Now beta, so in this representation it is shown that the thumbtack is being pushed by a thumb, okay, um, on its head. So we know beta what will happen. Consider this is a wooden soft board. So what will happen beta? Thumbtack will, shabash beta, thumbtack will
Going.
go into the wood, right? It will go into the wood. That's it. Fine.
Yes,
So
sir.
now beta, now actually my point is that if you now beta, if you just invert it, right? So like this, so the head is on the wood, and beta, the point or tip of the thumbtack, and then beta, you press it, there, your thumb presses it there, right? Then what will happen?
It won't go in.
It won't go in. Okay, what will happen if you imagine you are now pushing the thumbtack on the tip of the tack? What will happen?
Our thumb will get hurt.
Sir, it won't.
So
Sir, it won't
and
get
our thumb
in
will get
because
hurt.
It won't get into
sir,
the wood, but it will get
because
into the thumb. It will pierce your thumb. You might start bleeding, and it will be very painful and pinching, right?
Yes.
sir, it will be because the head of the thumb back is bigger and it is has more area, so that's why it won't fit into the wood.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
has
yeah.
less
And
pressure.
So beta, so basic point is here. Even beta, even in the both cases, right? I'm saying you apply the same force, means you push on with the same amount of force. Even if you push on with the
Yes,
same
sir.
amount of force, you see the result is different. Now beta, basically this is the concept of the pressure, right? Now the same force can result into two different results, totally different, like as shown or as explained by this demonstration or this picture. Okay, and beta, what is that actually? Basically, what is different in both the cases? Even the same force is same. Basically, beta, the resultant pressure is different. Getting my point or not, beta? So beta, how do we define pressure? Simple. Pressure is basically force acting on a unit area. For pressure is defined as beta. Pressure is force per unit area. Okay.
So the pressure equation for solids and liquids is different, right?
Yes. Yes.
In solids, it's force divided by area,
Give it a.
and in liquids, it's like density into height of the object into gravitational field.
Yeah, height of the or depth of the liquid
That's
and
it.
into gravitational field strength. So beta, we'll get to that inshallah. We'll study the pressure of liquids as well or liquid pressure as well. But let us first do this, okay? So beta, where I wrote this pressure is force per unit area. I wrote the same in equation form, P is equal to F over A. So beta, where P is the symbol used for pressure, okay? Where P is the symbol used for pressure, F is the symbol used for force,
Force.
and
Perpendicular.
beta G beta, and beta area, A
Area
is the symbol used for
is for a unit area.
area. Okay, so simple beta, pressure is equal to force per unit area. How much force is acting on a unit surface area, that makes pressure. Now in the example discussed above, here beta, see when the force is exerted over like you already told, the head of the thumbtack. So area of contact is large. So when a force is, so force is, you can say, distributed over a large area, it results into a smaller pressure. That's why your thumb is not hurt. Okay, but when you push the thumbtack on the tip, then what happens beta? Now even if you apply the same force, but now the same force acts on a very small area because the area of the tip is much smaller than the area of the head. So beta, now the same force is acting on a small area, so it's like the resultant pressure is large. That's why it can pierce your thumb. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Now, beta, this is very important about pressure. You need to understand that, beta, how the pressure depends upon force and how the pressure depends upon area. Force and area.
Yes, sir, it's directly proportional to force and inversely proportional to area.
Yes, you can say, beta, if we keep the force constant, simple, we can say the pressure is inversely proportional to area. If we double the area, pressure will get half. If we treble the area, pressure will get one third. Similarly, if beta, if we don't change the area, we double the force, pressure gets double. Basically, it is directly proportional to the force and inversely proportional to the area. Or you can say, beta, if greater the force, greater would be the pressure, and if force is smaller, the pressure would be also
Small.
lesser. Now, on the other hand, beta, if area is greater, then pressure would be
Smaller.
lesser or smaller. And beta, if area is smaller, the pressure would be
Greater.
greater. Now, beta, some examples of this in our everyday life, beta. For example, you know that, beta, a sharp knife cuts through things easily. Okay, understood?
Yes.
Okay, beta. Now the stiletto heel. If someone wearing the stiletto heel walks on the soft ground, or right, they tend to sink into the soil. Right or no? They tend to leave
Yeah.
mark. Okay, beta. And we don't know, you might have seen the snowshoes. Uh, So beta, have you seen the snowshoes?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Beta, the people,
Yes.
the Eskimos, they live in places which are covered with snow all the time. They wear snowshoes, okay? And beta, snowshoes basically have a large area, okay? Now, due to which beta, the weight of the wearer is spread over a large area, and beta,
And so they do not sink in the
The
snow.
pressure will be
they
less.
do not in yes, pressure will be less, and they will not sink
Into the
in
snow.
the into the snow. Similarly, beta, another example you might have noticed that the beta camels have large flat feet. Okay, so like if we
Yes,
So they
that
don't
is.
sink into the sand.
these are snowshoes. Okay, beta, they look something like this. Okay, and beta, so camels have large flat feet, so they don't sink in the soft
Sink
sand.
into sand.
Okay, so whether you got the concept, this is very important. If the area is large, so the pressure would be less. Okay, this is very important concept and we are repeatedly asked or repeatedly checked concept. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, beta, next we're gonna discuss liquid pressure. Beta, liquids also exert pressure. Okay. Now, beta, and basically in liquids, pressure increases with
Depth.
depth. Okay. In liquid pressure, pressure increases with
Yeah.
G. The deeper in a liquid you move,
The more
the
pressure.
greater sharper. Okay. So, beta, that can be shown.
Sir, depth into density into gravitational force.
Beta, we will also will do that. So, beta, first point which actually we're gonna discuss in liquid. Okay, this is shown like this. Beta, you see, actually we take liquid in a container and we make holes at different levels. Okay, and then we fill the liquid. So will the fill the container with the liquid. Liquid pours out from different depths at different pressure, right? So you can see here the pressure is here. The pressure of the liquid is low. Okay, so this is low pressure. This one, right?
Yes, sir.
And beta, you can see this one has the high pressure or highest pressure, right?
Yes.
So, so beta, from this what we can see in liquid, pressure increases with
Depth.
Depth.
G. Pressure increases with depth. Okay. Second beta, at any particular depth, okay, pressure acts equally in all directions. Okay. Pressure acts equally in
All directions.
G. So, for example, beta, here this. So you see, beta, if the holes are made at the same depth, at the same level, right? Okay, and when so you see all through all the holes, liquid squirts out with the same pressure, right?
Pressure.
So what does it? So it does say if one thing it tells that pressure acts in all direction, and with the pressure acts equally in
All directions.
Sir, so
okay.
it can be written like this: input force divided by input area is equals to output force divided by output area.
Beta, what does it refer to? Here we are
Pascal's.
discussing the properties of liquid.
Yeah, it's for liquids.
It means I think you are you're discussing that in terms of hydraulics, right? So basically, beta, in that work done on means if there is no energy loss, work done on the input is equal to output, right? The work done is equal to output work done. That is true, but I think it has nothing to do what we are doing now. And even the basic concept is same, but we even the hydraulics is not in the course, hydraulic machine. I think the question you asked is refers to the hydraulics. Jupiter Note got it or not?
Yes, sir.
Basically, beta, what you said input is equal to output, right?
Yes.
So beta, I think you said what you said was the input
Yes.
area and input force, that both are not equal. Okay, means input pressure is equal to output pressure, right? Okay, so in that, if there is a on the input piston, if there is a small force, a large force acts on a small area, so that will a force acts on a small area, right? So that output pressure would be same, and if we have a large area there, so that's how we actually will discuss that. That is discussed, but that is not in our syllabus. So if you say I will teach you, otherwise no need.
Right, sir.
But you're saying pressure is transmitted throughout the liquid equally, right? So when liquid is
Yes.
pressed, that pressure is transmitted throughout it. Okay, so if you exert 100 pascal of pressure on a liquid, that pressure will be transmitted through the liquid. So that is actually, I think that is the point you wanted to mention. Okay, beta?